Imagine a secluded sect of ancient mystics, living on the edge of civilization, isolating themselves in the barren Judean desert, a group that rejected wealth, power, and even mainstream religious authority, devoting themselves to purity, simplicity, and secrets that would echo through history. Who were the Essenes, the mysterious community behind the Dead Sea Scrolls? The Essenes were a Jewish sect that emerged over 2,000 years ago, during the Second Temple period in Israel. While their exact origins remain unclear, they flourished at a time of political tension and religious division. Jerusalem was dominated by powerful priestly groups, the Sadducees and the Pharisees. But the Essenes chose a different path. They rejected the corruption they saw in the temple and retreated into the wilderness. They established isolated communities where they pursued lives of strict discipline, communal living, and spiritual devotion. The Essenes believed in purity of body and soul. They practiced ritual bathing daily, a symbolic cleansing to prepare themselves for divine communion. Their days were regimented. Work, prayer, and study filled their hours, often in silence. They rejected wealth, private property, and even marriage in many cases, choosing to live as brothers in a communal society. But their most lasting legacy? The careful preservation of sacred texts. In 1947, Bedouin shepherds stumbled upon ancient scrolls hidden in the caves of Qumran. They offered scholars unprecedented insight into the Essenes' worldview and Jewish life during the time of Jesus. Inside these clay jars were over 900 scrolls, each offering a different glimpse into the beliefs and practices of the Essenes. The majority of the texts include books from the Hebrew Bible, such as Psalms, Deuteronomy, and Isaiah. One of the most mysterious discoveries was the copper scroll. Unlike the other scrolls, which were written on parchment or papyrus, the copper scroll was inscribed onto sheets of pure copper. The scroll lists over 60 hidden locations, where vast treasures of gold and silver are said to have been buried. Scholars debate whether this was real wealth from the Second Temple or a symbolic account tied to Essene prophecy. To this day, the treasures described in the copper scroll have never been found, adding to its aura of mystery. Among the Dead Sea Scrolls, scholars uncovered texts that were not part of the traditional biblical canon. One of the most intriguing is the Book of Giants. The Book of Giants expands on the story of the Nephilim, the offspring of angels and humans, mentioned briefly in the Book of Genesis. It describes their violent deeds, their eventual destruction by divine decree, and their foreboding dreams warning of a coming flood. Other unique discoveries include the War Scroll, which details a final apocalyptic battle between the sons of light and the sons of darkness, and the Temple Scroll, an elaborate vision of an idealized temple and its rituals. Essenes were apocalyptic thinkers. They believed they were the sons of light, destined to battle the sons of darkness in a final cosmic struggle, and speculate that John the Baptist, or Jesus himself, may have been influenced by Essene teachings. Both preached themes of repentance, purity, and the coming of God's kingdom. While the Essenes disappeared, echoes of their beliefs survive in modern traditions. The focus on ascetic living, purity, and prophecy can be seen in Christian monasticism, such as the practices of the Benedictine and Coptic monks, who also emphasize communal life, prayer, and simplicity. Though time has erased the Essenes themselves, their ideals, purity, community, and a deep connection to divine purpose continue to inspire seekers across the world today.